Good day. Less than 48 hours after extremist Islamist jihadist terrorists shattered limbs and lives of dozens of Nigerians in the northeastern city of Maiduguri, and a few days after terrorists also wrote letters to Nigerian communities in Kebbi and Zamfara states, demanding hundreds of millions of naira in taxes from them, otherwise they will be sacked from their communities and forcing those Nigerians to leave their ancestral lands. The person who gained rulership of the Nigerian Federation, albeit by unscrupulous means, in the electoral haste of 2023 presidential elections, Mr. Bola Tinubu, jetted out to the United Kingdom on what he calls a state visit. Now, as usual, he moves around with a retinue of a herd of guests, hangers on this so called state visit. Upon arrival in the United Kingdom, the British didn't even bother to come and welcome him. It was the same Nigerians, governors, senators who were in London to welcome the president to the United Kingdom. Now, the issue is this: the insecurity has not even elicited compassion or action from the Nigerian head of state. Rather, he goes out with the same characters who are supposed to be who are supposed to be in charge of the security. He went on this junket with the National Security Advisor, who tells us that these extremist terrorist elements are his brothers. He also had in his team the Minister of Defense, who tells us that these ISIS linked terrorists are ragtag, showing they are clueless about what the issues are. And at the same time, not just insecurity, leaving Nigeria in a state of devastation and desolation. Because just before these characters left Nigeria, the price of fuel increased. And they give reasons that it was because of the war going on between Israel and the United States against Iran. Other OPEC nations maintained the cost of fuel. But Nigeria, by very deft manipulations, we have to keep on subjecting ourselves to international manipulations all regarding fuel. The situation has furthered they put Nigerians into penury. Unemployment has skyrocketed. Nigerians can hardly afford 2 square meals. Millions of Nigerians have been pushed down the poverty line. The reality is this: I want Nigerians to use the earliest possible opportunity to show their angst at this regime with their voters' cards. Kick these characters out. Definitely, they are already beginning to manipulate the process. They want to ensure that no other opposition political party is able to stand the ruling All Progressive Alliance, All Progressive Congress. But we are more than them. Nigerians are more than these characters who have holding us by the jugular. Nigerians are encouraged to come out on the voting days, cast their votes, and ensure that their votes get counted. I call on Nigerians. Presently, the African Democratic Congress, the ADC, African Democratic Congress, is the main opposition party, and I urge Nigerians to rally around the African Democratic Congress and ensure that we kick these people out of office. We have to reclaim Nigeria. Nigeria is not theirs, it belongs to all of us, but we must make sure that we reclaim Nigeria and get it back on track, get it back to be a respected member of the international community, and remove it from this pariah status that these characters have unfortunately placed Nigeria on. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.